remove that Anirudh is that guest account? Can you remove that?
Yeah, I'll do. Are you there? Anirudh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I was just checking if I removed the correct account.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, Harini, have you come? Shri Harini?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All right, children, I've shared my screen. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right. I have not turned on.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I have not turned on my camera. No, that's just for your information because I normally keep it on. So just for your information. All right. Now we first discuss the answers to the assignment I had posted. And then we'll start today's class, meaning we'll continue with the session. So I'll write out the answers here. You check it. You can just put a tick using a pencil. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with dash pairs of dash sides with
Two pairs.
two pairs
Two
of
pairs.
parallel sides. Two pairs of parallel sides. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral. What is a quadrilateral? A polygon with four sides. A polygon with four sides. Now tell me, is this a quadrilateral? Is this a quadrilateral?
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Why? Why?
Five sides.
Yeah, so how do you decide if a polygon is a quadrilateral? You'll just check on the number of sides. So you'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this polygon has 5 sides. So it is not a quadrilateral. It is a pentagon. So to check if a polygon is a quadrilateral, you will only count the number of sides. If the polygon has 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. So a parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Yeah, because it has 4 sides. With 2 pairs of parallel sides. Okay. Now this symbol is new to you, but you just need to understand it stands for equal. Congruent.
Equal, ma'am.
Congruent. Yeah, that symbol stands for congruent. Is congruent to. Is congruent to be more specific, you know. Is congruent to. This symbol is read as is congruent to, which is the same as saying is equal to. Is equal to. AB, for example, AB is equal to CD can also be written as AB is congruent to CD. Is congruent to. The symbol stands for is.
The term congruent means?
What?
What does the term congruent means?
Equal.
Okay, ma'am. Cool.
So this symbol is read as is congruent to, which is the same as is equal to. AB is equal to CD. AB is congruent to CD. Both give the same information. Both are the same. So in this parallelogram, in this figure, FG is congruent to HJ. FG, this is FG, is congruent to HJ. That means is equal to FJ. Is equal to HJ. FG is congruent to means is equal to HJ. Correct, because it's a parallelogram. And GH, this one, is congruent to JF, this one. Yeah, because it's a parallelogram, no? So what do we understand? Opposite sides are equal, or you can say opposite sides are congruent. You should say congruent here because they've used the congruency symbol. You must say opposite sides are congruent. If I use the equal to symbol, you can say equal. Opposite sides are equal. If it was FG is equal to HJ, if this information was given, or if the information was given like this, GH if the equality sign was used, you can say opposite sides are equal. But since they've used the congruency symbol, say opposite sides are congruent. Opposite sides are congruent. If you've written equal, yeah, you're right. It's not wrong. But you should write congruent in this case because they've used the congruency symbol. So the answer is congruent. Opposite sides are congruent. Then angle F is equal to angle H. F is equal to H. Angle F is congruent to angle H. Angle G is congruent to angle J. So this means opposite angles are congruent. Opposite angles are congruent. What's the answer for this one? Consecutive angles are consecutive meaning adjacent angles.
Supplementary.
Yeah, adjacent angles are supplementary. Consecutive meaning adjacent. Adjacent angles are supplementary. We know this property. Angle F plus angle G is equal to 180. Because they're adjacent angles. They're adjacent angles. The four pairs of adjacent angles are angle F and angle G and angle H, angle H and angle J and angle F. These are the four pairs of adjacent angles or consecutive angles. Angle F and G and H and J and F. These are the four pairs of adjacent angles or consecutive angles. And in the parallelogram, consecutive angles or adjacent angles are supplementary. Next one, FP, this one, FP is congruent to HP, and GP is congruent to JP.
Ma'am, the diagonals bisect each other. Bisect.
Correct.
Bisect.
Yeah, correct. So from this, we understand that the diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. AB is equal to?
10 centimeters, ma'am.
What's the property?
Opposite sides are equal.
Opposite sides are equal. Very good.
Yes.
What's the measure of angle D?
70 degrees.
70.
Ma'am,
70.
co-interior angles are supplementary.
Measure of angle D. Measure of angle D. Angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degrees because adjacent angles are supplementary. 110 plus angle D is equal to 180. Angle D is equal to 180 minus 110. Angle D is equal to 70 degrees. So the measure of angle D is 70 degrees. What about the measure of angle C?
110.
Correct. Angle C will be equal to 110 degrees because angle A is equal to
70 degrees.
Opposite angles are equal, ma'am. So C is equal to 110.
correct. And what about the measure of angle B?
Ma'am,
B is equal to 70.
70. Opposite 70.
Correct. Opposite angles are equal because we already found angle D. Angle D is 70. So B will also be 70. Opposite angles equal.
Ma'am, ML is equal to 12.
No. 1 minute. I want to check with a few questions before we answer question number 3 or before we discuss the answers to question number 3. Okay. Now, is PQ parallel to SR? Is PQ parallel to SR?
PQ. Ma'am, yes.
Yes, ma'am. PQ?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, because in the parallelogram,
They have
opposite sides are
mentioned parallel. They have mentioned it's parallel, ma'am, with the arrow sign.
Yeah, correct. These arrows indicate parallel lines. So you can see a pair of single-headed arrows here. So this means the arrow here and here means PQ is parallel to SR. The double-headed arrows here and here means that PS is parallel to QR. I have not mentioned PQRS is a parallelogram anywhere. I have not mentioned PQRS is a parallelogram. But you know from the markings in this figure that PQRS is a parallelogram because opposite sides are marked parallel. Opposite sides are marked parallel using the arrows. Okay, so PQ is parallel to SR because it's marked in the figure. That's the answer. The answer is not because PQRS is a parallelogram because nowhere I've mentioned PQRS is a parallelogram. You must say, yeah, PQ is parallel to SR because it's marked. And can we take QS as the transversal? QS as
yes.
the transversal?
No.
PQ parallel to SR and QS is the transversal. See here, PQ parallel to SR and QS is the transversal. So what angles are formed here? What angles are formed here? Corresponding alternate co-interior. What kind of angles are formed here in this figure? In this figure. My question is not clear.
Alternate.
Correct. Because PQ is parallel to SR and QS is the transversal.
What X?
See this figure here. PQ is parallel to SR and QS is the transversal. So these are the two angles formed. These are the two angles formed. And they are called alternate interior angles. These two angles are called alternate interior angles. And they are equal because the lines are parallel. Alternate interior angles formed here are equal because the lines are parallel. So which are the two equal angles? Tell me. Use the numbers in the figure.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, 1 and 3.
Angle 1 is equal to angle 3.
Angle 3.
Angle 4 is equal to angle 8.
Angle 4 is equal to angle 8.
It'll be good if you answer my question. I did not ask the next question. Why do you assume something? Don't confuse the class. So PQ parallel to SR, QS is a transversal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles are equal. Okay. Now with the same transversal, you should take a different set of parallel lines. PQ parallel to SR, QS is the transversal, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Now with the same transversal, take the other two parallel lines. So PS is parallel to QR. PS is parallel to QR. PS, QR. PS, QR. PS is parallel to QR because it's marked in the figure. And SQ is a transversal or QS is a transversal. So now which are the angles formed here in this figure? In the Z, name the angles formed. Now, name meaning using the numbers. Yeah.
Ma'am, angle 8 and 4.
Angle 8 and 4.
Angle 1 and 3.
Angle 1. See, there are only two angles here. Can you see one angle is formed here, another angle is formed here. This angle I've numbered 8 and this angle I've numbered 4. So angle 4 is equal to angle 8.
Okay, ma'am.
Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Alternate interior angles are equal because the lines are parallel. PS is parallel to QR and SQ is a transversal. With one diagonal, take both the pairs of parallel lines. With one diagonal, take both the pairs of parallel lines. So first we took PQ parallel to SR. PQ parallel to SR. And this diagonal QS is the transversal. PQ parallel to SR. QS is the transversal. These are the two angles formed. And in the figure, I've numbered this angle 1 and this angle 3. So angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles are equal. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Alternate interior angles are equal. See, simply two angles, alternate interior angles. It's better you say you don't know than giving an incorrect answer. Or it's better saying you're not able to identify. So we can learn to identify than identifying the angles incorrectly. So whenever you talk about corresponding angles, alternate interior angles or alternate exterior angles, co-interior angles, you should first understand the parallel lines and the transversal. And then identify the angles. So here, coming to this question. ML is equal to, yeah, answer now.
12 centimeter, ma'am.
12 meters.
12 meters. Correct, 12 meters. LP is equal to?
LP is equal to 10 meters.
10 meter.
Very good. Measure, yeah, measure of angle LPM.
60.
LPM, this one, this angle.
180.
Measure of angle LPM.
62, ma'am.
Yeah, identify the parallel lines.
ML
M,
L.
ML, okay.
MP,
NP and transversal.
LP, LP,
L, ma'am.
LP. LP.
LP. Okay, see how it looks. Okay, fine. I heard like this. ML, NP. ML. Okay, ML is here. NP is here. And LP is here. And you're saying this angle is 62. And so this is 62. Where is the relevance? Where is the relevance to the parallel lines you have mentioned?
ML and MP. ML and MP.
LN is transversal. LN and MP is transversal, ma'am.
No, see, you're saying ML, okay, we'll change the transversal, but you're saying the parallel lines to be considered are ML and NP, right? All of you?
Oh, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, no. Then which are the parallel lines?
MN, ma'am. LP and MN, ma'am.
LP and MN. Okay, now see, now you people have changed your answer. MN and LP. Okay, so MN is here, LP is here. MN, LP. Okay, so which is the transversal?
MP.
LN, ma'am. LN is transversal, ma'am. And the MP is transversal, ma'am.
No, to identify this angle, to find this angle, measure of angle LMP, which one should be regarded as a transversal? MP is a transversal. You should take MP as a transversal. Because here we have 62 degrees marked in the figure. And we have to find this one. We have to find this one.
Alternate interior angles.
Correct. So see, identifying the parallel lines and the transversal. So you have two pairs of, in this figure, you have two pairs of parallel lines and two transversals. The two diagonals are the transversals. The two diagonals are the transversals. You must identify the correct pair of parallel lines and the correct transversal to answer the question. So this is correct. MN is parallel to LP. Because it's given, it's a parallelogram. It's not marked. We don't see the arrowheads here. It's not marked. But it's given in the question that LMNP is a parallelogram. This one means parallelogram. Parallelogram LMNP. So the parallel lines to be considered are MN and LP. And the transversal is MP. At a time, you should take one pair of parallel lines. One pair of parallel lines. At a time, you should take only one pair of parallel lines and one transversal. So in all, there should be only three lines. See here, parallel line, transversal, parallel line. That is line, transversal, line. And these two lines are parallel. Line, transversal, line. And these are the two parallel lines. Okay, fine. So the first one, LPM, measure of LPM is equal to 62 degrees, is right. Then LN.
Ma'am, 18 meters.
18.
9 meters. Sorry, 18. Sorry, ma'am. 18.
18 meters. Because
Ma'am, because LQ is equal to 9 means QN is equal to 9, but they bisect each other.
correct.
So, total measure is 18.
Very good. So 9 plus 9, 18 meters. Ln is equal to 18 meters. Very good. Because Q is the midpoint. Q is the midpoint of the diagonal Ln. Q is also the midpoint of the diagonal MP. Q is the midpoint of both the diagonals. That's why we say that the diagonals bisect each other. Q is the midpoint of both the diagonals. That's why we say diagonals bisect each other. Okay, so since Q is the midpoint of the diagonal Ln, if QL is 9, Qn is also 9. So Ln will be 9 plus 9, 18 meters. Then measure of MLN, MLN. MLN, this angle. MLN. Here, MLN. This angle, this angle. MLN. This angle.
Ma'am.
How much?
32, ma'am.
Yeah, parallel lines. Which are the parallel lines? Which are the transversal?
Ma'am, LN and NP, ma'am.
L,
NP, ma'am.
LM is parallel to NP. And which is the transversal?
LN, ma'am, LN.
Very good. Ln is the transversal. Very good. We'll just make the figure. LM. This one is LM. This one.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is NP. This is NP.
Yes,
NP. This is NP. And the transversal is LN. This is the transversal. So these are the angles. These are the angles. And what do we have here in the figure? What is marked here in the figure?
32 degree, ma'am.
32 degrees. So this is also 32 degrees because they're alternate angles. And alternate angles are equal because the lines are parallel. Because the lines are parallel, alternate interior angles formed are equal. Very good. 32 degrees. And what about QN?
Ma'am, 9 meters. QN is equal to 9 meters. Those diagonals bisect each other in a parallelogram.
QN is equal to 9 meters.
N and R bisect. So 18 meters will be 9 meters.
Correct. You can also do it like that. But before you find 18, you would have already found this, right? Why should you go up till 18? Because QL is 9. So QN is also 9. And that is the question. QN is 9. That's all. You don't have to go to 18. QL is 9. So QN is also 9. That's it. Yeah, how do we find the length of the side CD? Is the class quiet?
Ma'am, don't know, ma'am.
Okay. Does anyone have anything to share with respect to this answer?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, 8W.
8. Doesn't
No,
look
ma'am.
right.
Doubt.
Okay.
Doubt only. ma'am.
All right. So we know that in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, right?
Yes, ma'am. 4W plus 8 is equal to 5W plus 1.
5W plus 1.
So CD,
4W.
no. So CD is equal to EF, correct? Because opposite sides are equal. CD is equal to EF. So CD is
Yes,
given
ma'am.
as 4W plus 8 is equal to EF, which is 5W plus 1. Now we need to solve this equation. So 4W minus 5W is equal to 1 minus 8. Minus W is equal to minus 7. Minus cancels on both the sides. W is equal to 7. So the value of the variable W is equal to 7. But the question is to find CD. So CD is equal to, or CD is given by the expression 4W plus 8. So it is 4
So 4
into
into 7 plus 8.
plus 8.
32, ma'am.
28 plus 8.
Yeah. There's no unit mentioned in this question, so you can just say units. You can just leave it at 32 or say 32 units. Understood now?
Ma'am, it's 36. It's 36. Ma'am, it's 36.
Sorry. Yes, I've gone wrong. Okay. 36 units. Easy to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one. EF.
Ma'am, we don't need to find that one, right? Because opposite sides are equal.
But that's what you should write. EF is equal to CD. Therefore, EF is equal to.
Okay, ma'am.
You don't have to substitute. You don't have to substitute W and find EF. See,
Ma'am, 36.
even if you work it like that, it's fine. EF is equal to 5W plus 1. That is 5 into 7 plus 1.
Ma'am,
35 plus 1, 36. You can also do it like this.
ma'am, if there is no centimeter or meter given, what value should we choose? Only units or?
Yeah, just write units. Because
Okay,
the
ma'am.
unit is not mentioned. You can just write EF is equal to CD. So since CD is 36 units, EF is also 36. You can write that. Or you can substitute the value of W and find. Both are okay.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. I will write steps along.
Yeah. What's the measure of angle F?
Ma'am, 6. Ma'am, can I do?
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, 3Z is equal to 9Z minus 12.
No, I'm just checking. No, in this figure, that expression is in the middle. So 1 minute, I'll just refer to the image and just a second.
Ma'am, 9Z minus 12 degrees plus 3Z is equal to 180.
Okay, this angle is, this one is 9Z minus 12, this one. Yeah.
Ma'am, 9Z minus 12 degrees plus 3Z is equal to 180 degrees.
Very good. Very good. Because they are adjacent angles. Adjacent
Yes,
angles
ma'am.
are supplementary.
And then we should find the value of Z and then multiply it with 9 into Z value and then minus 12 degrees. The answer.
No, you have to find F. So yeah, to find E, that's what you'll have to do. Measure of angle E, you'll have to substitute in 9Z minus 12. Correct. Good, Anirudh. Yes.
Yeah.
So angle F plus angle E is equal to 180 degrees. Because you can say adjacent angles are supplementary, or you can say consecutive angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary. You can use all these three terms: consecutive, co-interior, adjacent. So E and F are adjacent angles. E and F, they're adjacent angles. They're not opposite angles. If they were opposite angles, yeah, they're equal. Then you must work, if they were opposite angles, then you should work 9z minus 12 is equal to 3z. You must work 9z minus 12 is equal to 3z. If they were opposite angles, then you should equate like this. But here they are adjacent angles. So you should not equate them. You should add them and equate them to 180. So 3z plus 9z minus 12 is equal to 180. So 12z is equal to 180 minus 12. 12z is equal to 168. So z is equal to
168 by 12.
correct. So z is equal to 168 divided by 12. Z is equal
14,
to
ma'am.
yeah, correct.
Ma'am, 14.
Correct. Now I'll work it here. Measure of angle F is equal to 3z
3
degrees.
into 14.
So 3 into 14, which is 42 degrees. And measure of angle E, the next one, measure of angle E is equal to, you can do 180 minus 42 also, because you know F is 42. So E will be 180 minus 42. Or you can substitute here, 9z minus 12. 9 into 14 minus 12. 126 minus 12. So 114. 114 degrees.
Yes, ma'am.
No, there's something wrong. 4 6 4 9 are 36, 3 12 minus. No, but these two angles must add up to 180. Spot the mistake.
Ma'am, answer is 138 plus 4. Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. Ma'am, answer is only 130 degrees, ma'am, not 114. 9 into 14 is, I think so, it's not 126.
That's correct.
Answer is 138 degrees.
Ma'am, it's correct only, ma'am.
Oh,
Ma'am,
here
no.
minus 12. No. No, it can't be right, because when you add these two angles, it should total to 180. No, they're adjacent angles. While transposing, I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake while transposing, children. Minus 12 on the other side will become plus 12. I've made a mistake while transposing.
You wrote
See,
plus 2.
now first I'll tell you why I said it's wrong. Because when I add these two angles E and F, no, it should total to 180. I was getting 114 and 42. 114 and 42, they don't total to 180. So that's how I realized, no, I've gone wrong somewhere. Because they're adjacent angles, no. They should be supplementary, which means I should add up to 180. But my angles 114 and 42, they don't add to 180. So that's when I realized I made a mistake. So see here, minus 12, when I transpose, it's plus 12. Correct my answer. Sorry about that. Yeah. Minus 12 on this side, plus 12. So 12z is equal to 192. So z is equal to 192 by 12. So z is equal to 12 ones are 12 6 are 72, 16 degrees. So now measure of angle F is equal to 3z. 3 into 16, 48 degrees. And measure of angle E is equal to 9z minus 12. 9 into 16 minus 12. 144 minus 12. 132 degrees. Now see, 132 and 48, they add up to 180. Because they are consecutive angles, adjacent angles, they should add to 180. Yeah, please have a look at the answer. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Ma'am, did you end the call? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Anirudh.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, Anirudh.
Ma'am, did you end the meeting?
Why? Why? I'm very much here. I said, go through the answer.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Suddenly I left, ma'am. I don't know how, but I didn't click the leave button, but I left, ma'am.
No problem. Don't worry. Nothing happened.
Okay,
We are
ma'am.
still, yeah. I was just giving you time to go through this answer. We have not missed anything. Don't worry. Done, children? Any
Okay.
questions with respect to this answer?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Before we discuss the answers to these statements, okay. I normally take this example, animals. So say in a particular, zoo, there are lions, tigers, giraffes, and many more animals. Okay. Now, is every animal a lion? Say true or false. Is every animal
False.
a lion?
No, ma'am. No,
No.
ma'am.
Every animal is not a lion because the animal can be a lion, tiger, giraffe, or some other animal in that forest. So every animal is a lion is false because it can also be a tiger or a giraffe or some other animal. Now look at the converse of this statement. Every lion is an animal. Is every lion an animal?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, correct. Every lion is an animal. Every tiger is an animal. Every giraffe is an animal. Every animal is not a lion. Every animal need not be a lion. Every animal in that zoo or forest need not be a lion, but every lion is an animal. Every tiger in that forest is an animal. Every giraffe is an animal. In the same way, A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides. If you see a polygon with 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. And the quadrilateral can be a parallelogram, it can be a rhombus, it can be a rectangle, it can be a square, it can be a kite, it can be a isosceles trapezium, whatever. Because all these figures have 4 sides. Any 4-sided figure, any 4-sided polygon is a quadrilateral. So like animals, we have quadrilaterals. And in quadrilaterals, we have kite, we have trapezium, we have parallelograms, rhombus, rectangle, square. Now, every quadrilateral is a trapezium. True or false? Every quadrilateral is a trapezium. True or false?
False, ma'am.
Yeah, all of you share your answer. Every quadrilateral is a trapezium.
False. False, ma'am.
Every trapezium is a quadrilateral.
True.
True, ma'am.
Now, how will you decide if a polygon is a quadrilateral? What is that criteria you would use to check if the figure is a quadrilateral?
Ma'am, number of sides, ma'am.
Correct. You will only see the sides. You will count the number of sides. If it has 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. That's all. Nothing else you will check. If it has 4 sides, if it's a polygon with 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. So every trapezium is a quadrilateral. Yeah, because a trapezium has 4 sides. That's all. Every kite is a quadrilateral. Yeah, because the kite has 4 sides. It's a 4-sided polygon. A kite is a 4-sided polygon. A trapezium is a 4-sided polygon. A parallelogram is a 4-sided polygon. A rhombus is a 4-sided polygon. A rectangle is a 4-sided polygon. A square is also a 4-sided polygon. So all these are quadrilaterals. Every kite is a quadrilateral. Every trapezium is a quadrilateral. Every parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Every rhombus, rectangle, square is a quadrilateral. It's true. Because they all have 4 sides, so they are all quadrilaterals. Simple, they all have 4 sides, so they are called quadrilaterals. But this statement, every quadrilateral is a rhombus. That is false because every quadrilateral need not be a rhombus. That quadrilateral can be a kite also, or it may be a trapezium, or it may be a parallelogram. So the statement, every quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Every quadrilateral is a parallelogram is false. Okay. Now let's answer these statements. Every parallelogram is a quadrilateral. True or false? Every parallelogram is a quadrilateral.
True, ma'am. True.
True.
It's like saying every parallelogram has 4 sides. That's the meaning. Is a quadrilateral
True.
means what? Is a quadrilateral means has 4 sides. That's the meaning. Every parallelogram has 4 sides. Read it like that. Quadrilateral. Replace quadrilateral with 4 sides. Every parallelogram has 4 sides. True or false?
True, ma'am.
True.
True, ma'am.
True. Yeah, every parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Now, every quadrilateral, that means every polygon with 4 sides. Every polygon with 4 sides. With 4 sides, you will call it only a parallelogram. Every polygon with 4 sides. What is a quadrilateral? A polygon with 4 sides. Every polygon with 4 sides, no, you will call it only a parallelogram. True or false?
False.
False. Because they can also be, they can be a kite or a trapezium or rectangle or rhombus or square. So this is false. The first one is true. The second one is false. All angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Congruent means equal.
False, ma'am.
False. Yeah, because all angles of a parallelogram.
Ma'am, opposite.
Only opposite angles are equal. All angles are not equal. So it is false. All angles of a parallelogram are equal. No, no, only opposite angles are equal. Congruent means equal. So false. All sides of a parallelogram are congruent.
False.
False, because
false,
only
false.
opposite sides. Only opposite sides, correct. In parallelogram, RSTU, immediately draw. Don't read, immediately draw. When you don't have the figure, draw. Okay, in parallelogram, R, S, see here. Watch this carefully. You should not put T here. You should not put T here. R, S, T will come here only. You must mark it in the clock. You must mark the vertices in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. See here. If you mark R here, S here, then this is T and this is U. You can't take off your hand like R, S, and then you cannot come here for T. See, R, S, T, U. Go in the clockwise direction. Or if you mark like this, see here, if you mark R, if you come here for S, okay, you can come R, S, no. Then this one, this is T. And then this is U. If you mark like this, you will not answer it correctly. See, if you mark R, S here, and if you mark T here and U here, this is wrong. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
You must mark the vertices in the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So see R, S, so T here and U here. Now RS is parallel to TU. RS is parallel to TU. Correct? True or false? In parallelogram, RSTU, not in quadrilateral, in parallelogram. Is it true or false?
Oh. Ma'am, true.
Yeah, next one. The sixth one. In parallelogram ABCD. In parallelogram ABCD, if measure of angle A is 50 degrees, then measure of angle C is equal to 130 degrees. True or false?
False.
So please draw the figure.
Opposite angles are equal, not supplementary.
Yeah, opposite angles are equal. They are not supplementary. Correct. So if angle A is equal to 50 degrees, C is also 50. So this is false. Then in the seventh one, XW, YZ in parallelogram, XW, YZ. See here. See, it's actually WX, YZ is the order. But they have called it XW, YZ. So X, W, Y, Z. X, W, Y, Z. You don't change it. Now in XW, YZ, XY is congruent. Congruent meaning equal. XY, this is XY, diagonal XY is congruent to the diagonal WZ.
Ma'am, false.
Yeah, so here they're talking about the diagonals. These are the diagonals, not the sides. First, draw the diagram XWYZ, XWYZ. First, draw the figure. Now, connect XY and WZ. So, you realize that they are diagonals. So, the question is the diagonals are equal, or the statement is diagonals are equal. And the answer is false.
False. Diagonals are unequal.
Yeah. In a parallelogram, diagonals are unequal. Okay, the last one. In parallelogram ABCD, AC is a diagonal, BD diagonal, bisect each other. True or false?
True, ma'am.
Yeah, diagonals bisect each other. True. This one is line segment. Line segment AC and line segment BD bisect each other. True. Diagonals bisect each other. True. Yeah, this is the next one. Quadrilateral RSTU. It's a parallelogram. It's given it's a parallelogram. Yeah, what's the measure of angle X?
Ma'am, 80.
Correct. Because angle S is equal to angle U. Angle S is equal to angle S is equal to angle U. Opposite angles are equal. So X is equal to 80 degrees. Opposite angles are equal. Yeah. Why? Quick. Why?
Ma'am,
80. Yeah.
ma'am, am I right? Opposite angles are equal.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes.
Ma'am, y is equal to 100. Co-interior angle is supplementary reason.
I want the steps. 80.
80 plus y.
Y is equal to 180 degrees. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Y is equal to 100 degrees.
Correct.
And A is equal to 6 units because of in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal.
Correct. Opposite sides are equal. Correct.
Ma'am, B is equal to 9. Opposite sides are equal.
Opposite sides are equal. Okay.
A is equal to 6.
Yeah. This one. X is the full angle. X is this full angle. It's marked.
Ma'am, angle Y is equal to 45 degrees.
No, we'll answer X first. Danvin, Sri Harini, Navneet, Avanish.
Yes, ma'am.
How to find X?
X. Ma'am, X is equal to y. Hey, no. X is equal to y. Alternate. No. X.
Ma'am, angle 45.
No, 1 minute, children. No, I don't know why it should be so difficult to get it quickly. 1 minute. Now you tell me all the pairs of adjacent angles. Please answer my question. Don't think with respect to this question.
XY and X
No.
and Y
1 minute,
and
1 minute. For example, angle T plus angle U is equal to 180. Children, just give me a minute. I'll just come back. Just a minute. Yeah, thank you, children. I'm back. Let's continue. Yeah, we start here. I was asking you to mention
Yeah.
all the pairs of adjacent angles in this parallelogram. I have written one for you. I've started it for you. Angle T plus angle U is equal to 180. See, let me draw the parallelogram without the diagonal so that it's easy for you to say. See here. I'm drawing the same figure without the diagonals. Without the diagonals. Yeah. So the first one is angle T plus angle U is equal to 180. Continue. Angle U plus
Angle R is equal to 180.
angle R is equal to 180. Next angle R plus
S is equal to 180.
then angle S
S
plus
plus C is equal to 180.
correct. So these are the four pairs of adjacent angles that are supplementary in a parallelogram. Now look at this figure. So which one will you use? Which of these four will you use to find X? Where is X? Where is X? It's here. Angle R. So which one can you use? You can use this. You can use this one or this one. You can use U plus R is equal to 180 or R plus S is equal to 180 depending on the information given. Which one will you use? See, let me make it clear. You need to find X, which is angle R. You need to find X, which is angle R.
Angle R.
So you can do two things. Either you can use angle R plus angle S is equal to 180 to find X. Or you can use angle R plus angle U is equal to 180, depending on the information given in the question. So which one will you use? So you must use angle
Ma'am,
R.
your voice is hanging. Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, your voice is hanging.
Leave and
Ma'am.
join. Yeah, leave and join. So which one will you use? Angle
Okay,
R plus?
Clear.
Why is it so difficult? You should choose between these two. So you should use angle R plus angle U is equal to 180 degrees. Because angle R is X plus what is U? 45 plus 35, 80
Yes.
is equal to 180. What is angle U? 45 plus 35. This is
80.
angle U. Angle U is 80. Angle U is 80. But if you use this
So X
one,
is 100.
if you use angle R plus angle S is equal to 180, what happens is R is X plus S also you don't know. You don't know the value of this angle also. So you cannot use this. You cannot use this because you don't. We have to find R and we don't know S also. So with the help of this equation or this result, you cannot find X. So we have to use angle R plus angle U is equal to 180. X plus 80 is 180. X is equal to 180 minus 80. X is equal to 100. Understood?
Now X plus Y is equal to 180, ma'am.
No. Now understood?
Yes, ma'am.
See, Y is marked here. That means only this portion is Y.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am. Understood.
Yeah, this Y. This is Y. Yeah, what's the measure of angle Y?
80.
No.
80.
40. Ma'am, 45.
Ma'am, 30, 45, 45, 45. Ma'am, 45.
Correct. Mention the parallel lines.
Ma'am, RS, TU and SU is the transversal.
No.
RS parallel line, TU
No,
parallel line.
No. NO. Why I'm not hearing from Danvin, Harini?
Ma'am, we said 45, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I said, ma'am.
No. Now the parallel lines and the transversal.
Ma'am, RS.
Y is equal to 45 degrees, correct. Reason alternate interior angles are equal. Okay. Which are the parallel lines and which is the transversal?
Ma'am, ST.
See, it's very easy. See here, I'll tell you something. Again?
RSUT, RUST.
You are mentioning all the four, meaning both the pairs of parallel lines. No.
Ma'am, RSSTTU.
No. It's irrelevant. 1 minute,
Ma'am,
children. It's very no, enough. I'll tell you one thing. See here, where is 45 degrees? Which are the arms of that angle? 45 is here, no? Here, no? Here is where you have 45, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the letter here? What's the letter here? R.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
here? U. Now where is Y? Y is here.
Yes.
Y is here. And what's the letter here?
Yes.
S. And here?
T.
T. So now tell me the parallel lines.
RUST. Ma'am, RUST.
Correct.
And transversal is US.
RU is parallel to ST and US is the transversal.
Yes.
See, an angle has two arms. An angle has two arms. So it's easy to make out with the arms of the angle, you can make out the parallel lines and the transversal.
Okay, ma'am.
If you're not able to judge from the figure, you draw it like this in the rough column, quickly make a figure like this. See here, where is 45 degrees? Which are the arms of the angle 45 degrees? This one, it's here like this. Here is 45 degrees. Here is 45 degrees. So here is R and here is U. And then this is Y. This is Y. So this one is S and this is T. So RU is parallel to ST and US or SU is a transversal. So Y is equal to 45 degrees. Alternate interior angles are equal.
Yes, ma'am.
So Y is equal to 45 degrees. Alternate interior angles are equal. Then A. What's the value of A? Where is A in the figure, by the way? I'm not able to see A. Okay.
Ma'am, there's no A.
Just see the material which I sent on WhatsApp for you.
Ma'am, no A in that figure also, ma'am.
Okay.
Only B. Ma'am, we can find for B, ma'am. B is equal to 9.
Yeah, there's no A mentioned there. All right. No problem. Okay. Maybe we can just take this as A, children. We'll take this as A. What's the value of A?
12.
A is equal to 12 because opposite sides are equal. And what about B?
Ma'am, 9 they bisect each other, ma'am. So
Correct.
9.
B is equal to 9. That's it.
9.
Nine is the answer.
Any questions, children?
No, ma'am.
Very good. Yeah. So again, it's mentioned that the figure is a parallelogram. You can see here. The figure is a parallelogram. You need to find the values of x and y. Yeah, be quick. Yeah, anyone can answer. Fast.
Ma'am, 4x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8 by 4. X is equal to 2.
Correct, because opposite sides are equal. Okay, then y?
Ma'am, 3y plus 4. Ma'am, 3y.
Ma'am, 3. Y is equal to 3.
Y is equal to 13 minus 4. 9y is equal to 9. 9 is equal to y is equal to 9. Y is equal to 6, ma'am. Ma'am, y is equal to 3, ma'am.
Correct. Correct. Y is 3. All right. There's some noise in the background. Srijit, kindly disable your mic. You can unmute when you want to say something. Yeah, what's a property you would use here? Tell me the property first. Answer my question. What is the property you would use here to find the values of x and y? It's given. The figure is a parallelogram. Mention the property. Is that the property in full? Bisect. Is there a bisect?
Bisect, diagonals bisect each other.
Yeah. Diagonals. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. That's a property. Yeah. Now apply that property. What is the equation you will construct to find x? Construct the equation to find x.
Ma'am, 18 plus 2x plus 8 plus 8. Ma'am, 2x plus 8 is equal to 18. 2x is equal to 8.
Yeah. So you should, let me just mark this. A, B, C, D, and O. So tell me in words, tell me using line segments, which line segment is equal to which line segment to find x? See, line segments, I'm saying like A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A. Which line segment is equal to which line segment? To find x.
AB is equals to AD, ma'am.
No.
AB is equals to DC, ma'am.
No. Okay, fine.
Ma'am,
Let me write that.
4y minus
AB
2
is equal to DC.
22.
Okay. Okay, AB is equal to DC. After this, what will you substitute? What is AB equal to? This property is correct. AB is equal to DC is correct. Opposite sides are equal. But this one will not help you find the value of x and y in this question.
Ma'am, the answer for y is 4y minus 2 is equal to 22.
No. See, answer my question. Name the two line segments that are equal.
AB and DC.
Ma'am,
AB and DC.
Now to find x, you are using a property. You all mentioned the property correctly. Diagonals bisect each other, correct.
2x plus 8 is equal to 18.
That's correct. Before that, mention the line segments.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
BC, ma'am.
What?
AD is equals to BC.
AD is equal to BC. No, that opposite sides are equal. But what will you substitute? AD is equal to BC then? We don't know AD, we don't know BC. With this, how can you find X?
ma'am, the center
Children,
point is so.
Children, 1 minute. Children, 1 minute. Can you see 18? Which line segment is 18?
AO.
Which line segment is given by this expression 2x plus 8?
AC.
AC.
OC, OC. OC, OC.
OC.
is equal to OC, ma'am.
Ah, AO is equal to OC. Okay, now tell me this one. Which line segment is equal to 22?
BO.
OB or BO? Correct. Correct. OB or
Both
BO.
are the same.
Yeah, I didn't say they're different. Both are the same. OB or BO. And which line segment is given by this expression 4y minus 2?
OD.
OD or
DO.
DO. So now tell me, which are the two line segments equal to find X?
Ma'am, 18 is equal to 2x plus 8 is equal to 18.
Ma'am, X is equal.
From then you've been saying that this is correct. What should you write before this? What 2x plus 8 is which line segment?
OC is equal to OA. OC is equal to OA.
Oh my God, finally OC is equal to OA. You must write this first. OC is equal to OA.
Ma'am, next for Y, OB is equal to OD.
Anirudh, pause. OC
Okay,
is equal to OA. Because O is the midpoint of AC. O is the midpoint of AC. OC is equal to OA. That's what you should write. Now substitute. OC is 2x plus 8 is equal to OA, which is 18. So 2x is equal to 18 minus 8. 2x is equal to
5.
5.
In the same way, tell me the two line segments that are equal to find Y.
OD is equal to OB.
OD is equal to OB.
4y minus 2 is equal to 22. 4y is equal to 24.
Anirudh, you need to cooperate. Otherwise, I'll disable your mic.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, children. Now tell me, O is the midpoint of, complete the statement. O is the midpoint of.
O is the midpoint of
BD and A.
and OB. DB, ma'am.
Each one of you answered. Yeah, Srijit, O is the midpoint of.
Ma'am, O is the midpoint of DB, ma'am.
DB. Okay, O is also the midpoint of
AC, ma'am.
AC. Okay, that means in the diagonal AC, which are the two pieces, which are the two equal pieces in AC?
AO and OC, ma'am.
Correct. Which are the two equal pieces in BD?
DO, OB, ma'am.
DO and OB. Very good. Okay, I think that's enough. No, all of you have listened to that. So that's what it is. So OD is equal to OB. Now under OB, what is under OD? What is OD? 4y minus 2 is equal to OB, 22. So now solve this equation. 4y is equal to 22. Minus 2 will come to the other side as plus 2. So 4y is equal to 24. Y is equal to 24.
6.
Y is equal to 6.
6, ma'am. 6.
Correct. And what's the property we have used?
Ma'am, they
diagonals
bisect each other.
Diagonals bisect each other.
Yes,
Diagonals
ma'am.
of a parallelogram bisect each other. Okay. So that's about the answers to the assignment that was given to you. Good. Yeah, recall these formulae. Recall these formulae, children. I'll come back in 2-3 minutes. We'll be answering some questions based on these formulae. all our children. So we have seen these formulae earlier.
Yeah,
So when
ma'am.
we talk about polygons, we know that a polygon has, depending on the number of sides, it has equal number of angles. Now a polygon with 10 sides has 10 interior angles and 10 exterior angles. Each interior angle will have its corresponding exterior angle. Each interior angle will have its corresponding exterior angle. A polygon with n sides has n interior angles, n exterior angles. A polygon with 8 sides will have 8 interior angles, 8 exterior angles. Every interior angle will have a corresponding exterior angle. And remember that interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. So the sum of all interior angles of a polygon with n sides. So you need to understand a polygon with n sides will have n interior angles. Now we are learning the formula to find the sum of all the interior angles of this polygon. And the formula is 2n minus 4 right angles or n minus 2 straight angles. In other words, 2n minus 4 into 90 degrees or n minus 2 into 180 degrees. This is the formula to find the sum of all the interior angles in a polygon with n sides. So it will be given to you that the polygon has whatever sides, like 11 sides, 12 sides. So then you'll have to take n as 11 or 12, whatever is mentioned in the question. N minus 2 into 180 degrees or 2n minus 4 into 90 degrees. Both are the same. This is the formula to find the total of all the interior angles in a polygon with n sides. Now, supposing this polygon is a regular polygon, then each interior angle will be n minus 2 into 180 degrees divided by n, because it's a regular polygon. If it's given it's a regular polygon, then all the interior angles will have the same measure. All the interior angles will have the same measure. So each interior angle will be n minus 2 into 180 degrees by n. Because if there are n sides, there are n angles also, no? N angles also. So the total, the sum will be divided between the n angles. N sides, meaning n angles also. So the total of, the angles will be divided between n angles. So n minus 2 into 180 by n will be the measure of each interior angle in a regular polygon. The sum of all the exterior angles in a polygon with n sides is equal to 360 degrees. This is fixed. Then each exterior angle is equal to, in the case of a regular polygon, 360 degrees by n. These formulae we have already seen earlier. We're just recalling. So sum of all interior angles. Tell me. sum of all interior angles is equal to, what's the formula to find the sum of all interior angles? N minus 2 into 180 degrees. If it's a regular polygon, then each interior angle, if it's a regular polygon, each interior angle is equal to N minus 2 into 180 degrees divided by N. Sum of all exterior angles
360.
is equal to 360 degrees. Each exterior angle, in the case of a
360.
regular polygon.
360 by N. 360
Yeah.
by N.
If it's a regular polygon, each exterior angle is 360 by N. So these are the four formulae you'll have to remember. This one is not a formula, so this is a value. So these formulae, these three you'll have to remember. N minus 2 into 180, N minus 2 into 180 by N. 360, 360 by N. This formula by N, this one will be used only in the case of a regular polygon. Yeah, answer this question. Tell me the steps.
Ma'am, 360 minus 54 plus 80 plus 116. Ma'am, like 360 minus bracket 54 plus 80 plus 160.
Okay, correct. So we'll say let the fourth angle be
X.
be X.
54
Very
plus
good.
80
Let
plus
X.
116 plus X.
So it's like just draw a random figure. Okay. So this one is say 116 degrees. It's not necessary, but you can just mark 80 degrees, 54 degrees. So you'll have to find the fourth angle X like this. Okay, so you can just write let the fourth angle be X. What is the sum of all the four angles in a quadrilateral? 360 degrees. In a quadrilateral, the sum of the four angles is equal to 360 degrees. So 54 plus 80 plus 116 plus 6. These are the four angles. Three angles are given. Fourth one is not given. So plus x. The sum of these four angles is equal to 360 degrees. So what is 116, 80 and 54? 0. Is it 240?
120. 120.
Minus 240, ma'am.
All right.
120, ma'am.
Correct. You can see the answer here. Oh, I've written 250 by mistake, or is the total 250 children? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 250. I wrote 240 there. It's 250 the total. So the fourth angle is 110 degrees. Yeah, how do we do this one?
Ma'am, we need to add all the like 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8.
Okay.
Ma'am, 2
18,
3x
360 by 18. 260 by 18, ma'am. Which is 20. 20. One part is 20. 20 into 40. 60. 100. 160. Yes, ma'am. So that will combine for 360.
Very good. Correct. So one angle, or you can say first angle. First angle is equal to 2 parts out of 2 plus 3, 5, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 8, 18. The total number of parts is 18. And the first angle is 2 parts out of 18 parts. So for 360, how much? For 360, how much?
20. Ma'am, to cancel.
2 parts out of 18 parts. For 360, how much?
40
Why
degrees.
360? Because it's a quadrilateral. The sum of all the angles is 360 degrees. So this is the first angle. The second angle will be, second angle is equal to
3
how
by
many
18.
parts? 3 parts out of 18 parts into 360. What's the third angle? Third angle is equal to?
18 into 360.
Correct. And the fourth angle?
8 by 18 into 360.
Correct. Now let's simplify. 18 ones are 18 20 times. So everywhere 18 ones are 18 20 times. 18 ones are 18 20 times. 18 ones are 18 20 times everywhere. So now 20 into 2, 40 degrees. 20 into 3, 60 degrees. 20 into 5, 100 degrees. 20 into 8, 160 degrees. So these are the measures of the 4 angles of the quadrilateral. Correct? So this is one way of presenting the answer. You can also present it like this. See here. You can also present your answer like this. Let the angles be 2x, 3x, 5x, and 8x. So 2x plus 3x plus 5x plus 8x is equal to 360 degrees. 18x is 360, x is 360 by 18, x is 20. Once you find the value of x, 2x is one angle. So 2 into 20, 40. 3x, 3 into 20, 5x, 5 into 20, 8x, 8 into 20. Yeah. How do you work this? Let the equal angles be say x degrees each. The measures of 2 angles of a quadrilateral. 2 angles of a quadrilateral are given to you, 115 degrees and 45 degrees. And the other 2 angles are equal. So let the equal angles be x. Find the measure of each of the equal angles. So the first angle is 115. The second angle is 45. The third angle and the fourth angle, they're equal. So plus x plus x. The third and the fourth angles, they're equal. So x, x. The sum of the 4 angles should be equal to 360 degrees. So 160 plus, what is x plus x?
2x.
2x is equal to 360. Next.
Ma'am, x is equal to 100.
2x is equal to, I want the next step. I don't want the answer for x. What's the next step?
200.
360 minus 160.
2
2x
is
is equal to 200. X is equal to So the measure of each equal angle is 100 degrees. The measure of each equal angle is 100 degrees. Yeah, we'll work this one and wind up the session for today. The first part of the class, most of the class, we were discussing the answers to the assignment which I had sent.
Yeah.
Those, yeah, so that you would have already worked, and I've also shared the images on WhatsApp for the steps. Now, I did not make you write anything because I thought we'll just discuss. I'll share the images again. So these, I think 1, 2, 3, this is the fourth one. So these 4 questions and answers, I'll share the images on WhatsApp. Please complete your classwork. I'll also be posting an assignment today. Complete that. I'll mention the due date on WhatsApp. I might be sending a couple of assignments. Like today you finished on kite, not kite, no, it was parallelograms. Yeah, so I have one on kites and trapezoids. I think I also prepared on rhombuses. Let me check. I'll send all. So maybe we'll discuss on Monday. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll post a couple of assignments, whatever I've prepared on various quadrilaterals, on various special quadrilaterals. I'll share all of them with you. Complete the assignments. Keep them ready for discussion in the class next week on Monday. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll wind up today's session with this one.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ma'am, tomorrow there's class, ma'am.
Today is this is the compensation class. You remember last week Wednesday I did not do the class. So today's class is the compensation class for last Wednesday's class.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, tomorrow is a regular class. We'll have the regular class tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, first tell me okay, name the polygon. Give the name for this polygon, like ABCD or PQRS. Name this polygon.
Ma'am, 5 side.
No, first give its name. Like I don't want the special name like rhombus, rectangle, square. I don't want that. I gave you an example, no? How will you call this polygon? Like, will you call it ABCD or will you call it PQRS? Or is it MNOP? Which are the vertices? A is a vertex, vertex B, vertex C, vertex D, vertex E. Now these points are connected. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, A. Now name this figure.
And pentagon.
Yeah.
And pentagon.
Okay. Okay, fine. What is the name of this pentagon? Yeah, it is a pentagon, correct. The polygon has 5 sides, so it's a pentagon. What is the name of this pentagon?
A, B, C, D, E.
Correct. A, B, C, D, E. So this polygon has 5 sides. The 5 sides are A, B, B, C, C, D,
C, D,
D, E,
E, A.
and E, A. And the name of this pentagon is A, B, C, D, E. Next question. What will be the measure of this angle? Linear pair, 120 degrees. Since it's time, I'm answering it myself. I didn't give you time to think. What's the measure of this angle?
Ma'am, 120 degrees linear pair.
120.
One fifty.
Yeah, Navneet, Harini.
150.
Yes, ma'am.
Linear pair, how will it make 150?
Ma'am, 130. 130.
130. 130 plus 50 is 180. 130 plus 50 is 180. 120 plus 60 is 180. So the measure of this angle is 120. The measure of this angle is 130. And this one is X. This one is X. It's marked. And this is 50. Now this is a pentagon. The sum of the angles of a pentagon is not 360. Don't take 360 for all polygons. For a quadrilateral, it is 360 degrees. The sum of all the four angles. In a triangle, the sum of the three angles is 180 degrees. Now this one is a pentagon. So you should use the formula n minus 2 into 180. What's the value of n? 5. 5 minus 2 because 5 sides into 180. 3 into 180. 540 degrees. So the sum of the 5 angles is equal to 540 degrees. So your working will be like this. Angle A is X.
120.
B is 120. Angle C is 130. Angle D is X.
130.
And angle E is 50. The sum of these 5 angles is equal to 540.
540.
The sum of these 5 angles is equal to 540. So see here. Please see the working. Sum of all interior angles of a polygon is given by this formula n minus 2 into 180. So the sum of all the interior angles of a pentagon. This is for any polygon. Now this is a pentagon. So sum of all interior angles of the pentagon will be 5 minus 2 into 180 because n is 5. 540 degrees. Now I have marked these angles as A and B. I've marked this one as A. I've marked this one as B. So see how I've presented. A plus 60 is equal to 180. See here. A plus 60. A plus 60 is 180. Linear pair. So A is equal to 120 degrees. Similarly, B plus 50. I have marked this angle as B. That was not marked in the figure given. In the question, it was not given. I have drawn that figure in the solution and I have marked these two angles as A and B. B plus 50 is equal to 180, linear pair. So B is equal to 130 degrees. So we found A and B. Now the equation, the sum of the 5 angles. Angle A is X. Angle B is A, which is 120. Angle C is B, which is 130. Angle D is X. Angle E is 50.
50.
The sum of these 5 angles is equal to 540. 540. So you can see here. You can see that's what I've written here. So you get X plus X is 2X. 2X is equal to 540 minus 300 because 120 and 130 is 250. 250 and 50 is 300. So 300 becomes minus 300 on the other side. 540 minus 300 is 240. So 2x is equal to 240. X is equal to 240 by 2.
120.
2x is equal to 240. 2x is equal to 240. X is equal to 240 by 2. X is 120. That's the question. Find the angle measure X. So X is 120 degrees. So what is new for you is that in a triangle, you know the sum of the 3 angles is 180 degrees. In a quadrilateral, you know the sum of the 4 angles is 360 degrees. Now this one is a pentagon. You need to find, using the formula n minus 2 into 180 degrees, you need to find the sum of all the 5 angles here. And it is 540. Then you must find angle A and angle B, the interior angles A and B, using linear pair. And then you must construct this equation. And then you must construct this equation. The sum of the 5 angles is equal to, once again, yeah, then you should construct this equation. You should first find the sum of all the 5 angles. Then you must find A and B. You must find, because of the 5 interior angles, you know, this is 50, this is marked X, this is marked X. You don't know, these 2 interior angles. So you should find them. Mark all the interior angles. This is one interior angle. This is an interior angle. This is an interior angle, interior angle, interior angle. These are the 5 interior angles. This is 50. Okay. These are marked X and X. Okay. This one, nothing was given, but you can find. So you should find this 120. This one was not given, but you can find 130. So you should do all this preparation first. You must find this 540, the total of all the 5 angles. Then you must find the measures of A and B. And then you should add the 5 angles and equate it to 540 and find the value of X. All of you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You can leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.